Well, it's our last week together. Makes me sad because this has been a special term. Also makes me sad the state of affairs in the world today. World War III going on in Europe now. I hope that our leaders make good decisions about when to fight and when not to fight. Since I've asked all of you guys to read a poem for me in your video journals, I thought I'd do the same. So I'm going to break away and read a poem that I wrote as a letter to Merwin and his wife about a decade ago now. So let's take a look at it. Letter for William and Paula. The night I arrived, I discovered that no hard freeze let the roaches grow as big as mice. They met me at the gate, all of us with plans to rule the world. I woke up the next morning on the side of a green mountain and found the houses covered in circus tents, the roaches gone and the thick waxy leaves clacking in the constant wind breathing down on the ocean. There I waited for you both to land and climb the switchbacks to keep me company, show me around, explain why you put me up on this rock. I would learn how big the water, how bombs fell on the island of birds, how the city lost its limbs, how paint could peel from my skin without water, how snakes would land on metal wings, and how deep the volcanoes slept below. The day I left, I closed my eyes within the circles of 2 Miley lays, sweet leaves from our friend Olivia, a girl stolen from her home in her time. How big the water from here to Molokai. I was her child blowing off the island, and I slept through my arriving. For years I've listened from the middle of this heartland rock as I stack the bricks and limestone, rake the sycamore bark, and deal with smaller roaches who also prepare to rule the world. They insist that circus tents are unnecessary. They tell me they have traveled with letters, over much water, over many boundaries. They eat the paper and glue left behind. And they say perhaps it is time to bring home the wind, time to start with appropriate salutations. So dear Olivia, look for me under the Miley vines. Dear Paula, the music in the trees is still with me. Dear William, the words too. Thanks for a special term. I wish you all the best, and perhaps we'll see each other in another course down the road. Take care.